change the name, or the date at least. And we are live. Yay! Okay. I'm going to see if I'm on my computer here. We're a little bit quicker because, yes, there it is. Elder set everything up last night. Okay.
They hearing you talk now?
Yes, they can hear me talk.
Okay.
They can hear you also. So far, nobody's logged in.
Welcome to live chat, it says.
Yeah.
You gotta show me where to put the numbers in.
Yeah, because it's not up yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't see it.
No, not yet. Not yet. I may have to have you move so I can do the computer and stuff, so. Okay. So watching early. So anyway. Gift. Should be gifts. Plural. Okay. Okay. With that, we have 2 people watching us this morning so far.
59 after.
I know. We need to put everything together first. Okay. Okay. Oops, there it's loaded. And okay, the part you need to watch is this part right here.
Okay.
Right there. That's what changes everything.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get this out so I can do shift. Okay. As you can see, now it's changed.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Get it back up there for you. There it is. Okay. So then you do all your typing down there.
Right, we said read in front
Right
of
here.
Okay.
Right
All
there.
right. I got
I
it.
know it's tiny, but that's where you'll start. So we got everything ready.
Your timing is right on.
Yeah, which is a good thing. And I'm guessing no packs, probably overslept.
I suppose.
Overslept, or the snow slowed them down. One of the other. Say yes. Good morning. Good morning, Quilting Grandma. Nice to see from you this morning. We'll see if anyone else will join us this morning. Either way, I have some great things to show you. So we have some wonderful gift ideas for everyone or for yourself. Morning, Dudley. Glad you joined us again today. I hope you enjoyed last night's show. So it's good to see you. So anyone else that's joining us, you're always welcome to chat with us. All of those that chat with us earn a ticket for the Pax's Quilting Treasure Chest, and the value is $100. So it's always a nice thing to have. So if you chat with us, and then if you make a purchase, you get a second ticket, which is wonderful to see too. Morning, Karen. How are things in Kansas City? Oh, yes. Thank you, Dudley. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Angie. Oh, that's okay. We missed you last night also. So we're glad you're joining us this morning. So we got some nice things to show you and stuff. So, yeah. We'll just give it a couple more minutes to see if anyone else joins us. And I'll talk about the quilt behind us. The quilt is one that is a sample out of the store that we do sell them on a regular basis, but we figured it was time to get the inventory down. It's taken up way too much space. Did we get snow? Yes, Quilting Grandma. We did get snow. I believe they said we'll get a total of about 1 inch. So it's actually our first snow of the winter season, of anything that we can talk about. And it is still coming down really, really light, but it's supposed to get done around noon. So not bad at all. Yeah. Oh, Karen, cold and wet. Yeah, we're just cold. We are cold. Cold. So anyway, the quilt behind me, like I said, it's one of the samples that was in our shop, and we're trying to create some more space because I keep making samples all the time, and we sell them and we do give them away and whatever. But this time we put it up here. You can buy it for $100. If somebody thinks they need it, they can offer $110. We don't care, but we'd like to get at least $100 for the quilt, make room for some of our other quilts, and also helps us with our charity quilts that we do by getting our stock rotated. But anyway, very beautiful, very nice, kind of a guy quilt. Or neutral colors, it doesn't have to be a guy, neutral colors. And the back of the quilt has, has kind of a theme that fits, and I did a big leaf pattern. You can see part of a leaf here and a series of leaves here. So definitely not a floral pattern, but something that, nice. And I can't tell how much of that you actually see. You can see a little bit of the indentations of the lines on the screen and stuff to show some of the quilting that's on it. But anyway, that is our quilt that we're offering today. So with that, I think I'm trying to think of where to start. Maybe I'll start with what's right in my hand. What we have here, and these are kind of fun. Okay, I got a new tech, so I need to do a better job of myself. Okay, I need you to change the numbers to 353. So take the quilt 100 off. Put in the number 353. And then 10, well, we generally do a pound sign. First, so that we know that it's the number. Yeah. Give us a second here. Number 353, and then a space, $sign. $10. Okay, there we go. So, number. Oh, little bit envious there, Dudley. We 52. I think we're at 19. That might have been last night. But either way, moving on. These are 5 notebooks for $10. All of them with beautiful quilt designs on the front. Good morning, Lucy. So, the gorgeous quilt designs, and they are called to plan to make your quilt, but you can use them for anything. There are lines. It's got a space for a date. There's plenty of lines, and you can go through and write all the notes to your heart's content. You can date it when you start. You can use them as stocking stuffers, be able to keep one for yourself and give 4 away to friends, whatever you would like. But just a really nice, simple gift that a quilter would enjoy, because the designs on there are beautiful. And they have kind of a metallic feel to it. So that is our pack of 5. You get all 5 of them for $10. And you see the number of 353. Okay, I'm going to start with the irons. So for those of you that haven't had a chance to get the iron, I know some of you have, I've got the Oliso iron back again. Beautiful iron. It's the small version. It's their mini. It is number, let me see, I got my sheet here somewhere. We need to change the number to 406. So it's number 406, and they are $90. Regularly $112. So, but today, $90. This is the raspberry. So if you'd like the raspberry, just put in there the number 406 and raspberry. I also have the pistachio. Beautiful. And you know the silicone comes off. There we go. Nice. You can use that to set it on, or just leave it standing upward when you're using them. Very nice. Sometimes, you know, as a quilter, we only need an iron about this big because we're not doing a ton of different, not like trying to press out a shirt. Coral, if this is the color you like, the coral. And the 4th color is aqua. So if the aqua is what you like, just put 406 aqua. So those are our irons, regularly $112, and today they are $90. So that is wonderful. And now I try to find a place to get these out of the way. My table is a little on the crowded side. So with that, so one more thing that we found tucked in a corner was a couple of Christmas tree skirts. So I'm going to show them now so I can get them out of the way. So these are, oops, I got more than different project. Christmas tree skirts, these are all about that 48-50 inch diameter, and we're selling them off for $10 for For $10, you can get this Christmas tree skirt. This one is number 347 or 9. Let me read my number. 39394. Blah, blah, blah. Transposing my numbers again. 394 for $10. All of them are $10. All of them about the same size. So this is, and they're all one of a kind. They're, once these are gone, they're gone. 394. 394. And this one is 395. Also $10. 395. They're quilted very simply. They've got a polyester fill in them, so they will launder up nice. One of the things that I made and sold lots and lots of at the craft shows, and I haven't done craft shows lately, 396. And so found these and went, oh, we'll show them off. So 396, which is the red one. And my last one, 397. 397. I know I forgot to show the backs on some. This one, the back and the front are exactly the same print. So 397. So there's my tree skirts. Okay, what else are we showing tonight? Let's do the wine glasses. These are fun. So I know some of you that watched last night, some of these items are repeats, but there's some new ones. So the wine glass, if you needed to think about it, this is the one that says it's number 374. And it is $14.50. Get everything up there. Okay, this one has the straight stitch, followed by the crooked stitch, followed by drunkard's path. Oh, Quilting Grandma, I know you'll enjoy this. You might want to get one of the other ones for a friend, because I bet you have quilting buddies. Okay, 375, and it's at least I'm not a fabric-holic. So 375. All you gotta do is change the 4. What's wrong? There, thank you. 375 for the one that says at least I'm not a fabric-holic, and then it's got the little spool off to the side. Okay, also have 376, and this is first line is the winding ways, and then spinning pinwheels. Also the top one, drunkard's path, the inevitable drunkard's path that we all like. So 376, and then the last one is whine a little, laugh a lot. Always a great. 377. 377. Wind a little, laugh a lot. All great ones to have. On to, we just got in, I've tried a couple of these. I don't have a lot of them yet because I do have a lot of pins. So these are magic pins. They're number 369. 369. And it is $12. $12 for the pack of what they call magic pins. It's regularly $14. And the easiest way to show you is the one at the top. They've got a nice soft, or a really soft top here that's got a little ridge, which makes it easy to hang on to them. So they work real nice. This is the only size I have at the moment because I kind of want to see how people like them. But there is a variety of lengths, and I think there's a, I don't know what you'd call it, I think there's a dual pin. But right now I have these, and the length is 1 5/8. So they're not the super long ones yet, but definitely a nice length for some of your projects. So that is the magic pins number 369. Okay. Oh, gotta run this guy. I only have a couple left. If you haven't bought this particular runner, this nice Christmas runner, it's number 357. Number 357. And we're running an extra special on the last couple of them that we have. $50. Regularly $72. We have it down to $50. And in your kit, you will get your nice little packet of all the little fabrics in there. There's a lot of different pieces. Let me see here if I can open it up here. The pattern, of course, is there. And I've seen the pattern done in a variety of things, so it doesn't have to be Christmas, but it does look gorgeous as Christmas. And we have a nice holly, beautiful stripe, the main color. And I was going to say, I thought there was a fat quarter pack in this one. Oh, duh. It's not a fat quarter. It's a fat quarter bundle. That's where I missed it. They're all folded up in there. So there we go. Now I feel better that you get all these beautiful pieces in there. There's just a nice variety of them for you. So all the very nice from Riley Blake, gorgeous line. Christmas time, trying to get rid of the last of, and like I said, we got just a couple left. Time to get rid of them. We have new ones coming in. So that one is a great deal. $50, regularly $72 on that. And another kit. I'm going to show you one other kit that we still have a couple left. This one here. This is number 358. 358. So that's the kit. It's $81. There's all your lovely fabrics. $81, and the part I forgot is to bring the one block I did put together. Regularly $116. So we got a really great buy on this particular kit, and we have just a couple of them left. So $385. It makes a quilt that's 49 by 67. Regular price was $116, so it's $81. What's wrong?
358 instead of 385.
Oh, why I transpose my numbers all the time. All you have to do is correct me. Just say
wrong.
Or just tell me 358 and I will correct myself. Otherwise, if I get a strange look, I think everything's fallen apart. So
That could happen too.
and that can happen. It'll happen to us. So anyway, we'll move on. Just trying to think. Let's see. Oh, my little canvas bag. And I just dropped the paper. There we go. Okay, 3, 7, 8. No, can't be. We'll go with that. 3, 7, 8. Canvas bag. $9. And I forgot to measure it. It's a little one. Nice little canvas bag. I don't think this is lined. No, this one is not lined, but it is definitely a nice little canvas. You know, bloom where you're planted. One of them from Riley Blake. Miscellaneous tote bag for you. And I definitely have to work on my 9s and my 7s. Because somewhere I may run across another one with it. Anyway, we'll keep moving. A little goodie bag. Maybe there's just a little something you want to give a quilter, not a whole lot. Here's my little goodie bag. It is $10. The number is 407. So number 407, $10, little goodie bag. And in it we have the indispensable seam ripper, a nice 60-inch tape measure, a pack of number 14 needles, very universal, they fit a 99% of the machines, and temporary adhesive glue, the 505, and this is their glue stick. So anyone that you need to have a temporary, there we go. So a nice little glue stick, wonderful little pack of needles that everyone can use. Our tape measure, if you're like me, you're always losing yours. And a seam ripper. Trust me, the seam ripper, I have 3 or 4 of them around everywhere I work. So the indispensable seam ripper. And our little pack, the pack is worth $15, but you can get our little goodie bag for 10. So number 407, our cute little bag of goodies. Trying to remember things I haven't showed you and the things that I have. Kind of a combination, in case you didn't watch before. We'll move to, oh, that's something else. Luggage tags. These will make a nice little stocking stuffer. Okay, 365. 365. And they are $7. And 365 says, behind every magnificent quilter is a substantial amount of fabric. Oh, morning, Chris. Try to get the glare kind of off of it there a little bit. Really cute. And the back side, yeah, the back to where you can put your name on it. So that's 365 for behind every magnificent quilter is a substantial amount of fabric. We also have number 366. She who loves the story that each quilt tells. Another gorgeous little tag. There we go. Again, the back so that you can put your name on it. And that one is 366. And my third one that I have is 367. Oh, and this is always one of my favorite sayings. Pretending to be a normal person day after day is exhausting. Oh, just a cute little face. I was checking to see if she had a quilt with her. And again, a very pretty back where you can put your name and address if you so choose. Yeah, nice. Okay, that is our luggage tags that make a nice little gift. Along with that, we found this little pen. This is a cute little vintage, and of course it's upside down in mine. Okay, this is 364. 364. And I'll turn the pin up, right side up, but as you can see, a cute little vintage sewing machine pin. And let's go this way. There it is, $10. Nice little pen for somebody. See if I can take it out and we can get an idea about how big it is, but just cute. So yes. So that would make a nice gift for somebody that is into quilting or sewing, either one. Just a real cute little pen. Okay, we're on here. And these are, I hope I still have my slip. Here we go. Okay, we have these are crocheted dishcloths, and the number on them is 371. And then you can order these by color. So 371. They are $15, regularly almost $17, so you'll save quite a bit. There are 2 dishcloths in there. They are about a 9-inch square, 8.5, 9-inch square, 2 dishcloths, and then the butterfly is a refrigerator magnet. So you'll get 2, and if you would like this one is the blue combination. You'll have one that is a variegated and one that's a solid. So 371 crocheted dishcloth. They have a very cute little border on them. We can see. And I have 6 colors with me this morning. I almost said tonight. This morning. So that's the blue. This one's kind of a nice burgundy, but we'll call it red, because you'll see some of the burgundies in the variegated. So this, no, the number's the same. 371. Number stays the same. You order by color. 371, and then they'll tell me the color. Okay. So this we're calling red. It's a lot quicker to write than burgundy. Red. I have yellow. This one will be known as yellow. Here's the one that's purple. And we'll show you the purple. Green. It's got a little bit of purple with it, but it's kind of the lime green. And orange. And why this orange wants to read a bright gold, but it definitely is orange. I'm going to turn it a little bit. You can really see more orange right there. That's closer to the shade. Because what I'm seeing on my screen is almost a really gold yellow, but it is orange. Those are all made by somebody here in Sturgis. Crocheted, really nice. You get a set of 2 with the magnet. Okay, I had some puzzles last night, but these are different. I'm going to show you a different group of puzzles. So as quilters, we like puzzles. And the number on this one is 411. So number 411, and it is 15. So a really neat one. You get it up there with the dog and everything. I can't, once I cover my face, I can't always see everything. Hopefully you can see it. Really nice. These generally run around 18, so you'll save $3 on each puzzle. And this one is 410. Kind of the mountain scene with a series of quilts on it. All of our puzzles are quilt based. This one has 500 pieces, finishes at about 18 by 24. I think the first one did similar. They're all in that very similar size. Okay, it's 500 pieces, 18 by 24, number 409. 409. And here you have your kitty cats playing with the yarn, sitting on a quilt. 409. And one more, this one's 1,000 pieces. It's a 20 by 27, 408, and it is 16. So 408 is 16. There we go. 408 is 16. Yes. Okay. Now I got a very good deal on a couple of jelly rolls. I know some of you have seen them before. It's time for them to come live at your house and not our store. So this is the jelly roll from Wyndham called Pretty Things. It's very pretty. They run $50. It's number 352. 352. So it's called Pretty Things, and it's normally $50, and today you can get it for $35. We don't have too many left. So a beautiful jelly roll. Okay, I have another one. This is number 351. Also from Wyndham. $50 was its regular price. You can get it for $35. And this is more the muted colors, kind of that gray look. Just nice, kind of muted. Very neutral to some degree colors. 351. And then my last one that I have is the minis, number 350, also 35. So a nice jelly roll. If you need to restock your jelly rolls, this one would make a nice background for something. Yeah. Okay. One of our specials is on the tool, and I know I've had the little one before, and that's what I'm going to show you first. This is the Log Cabin 4-inch tool. It's number 359. Number 359, and it is $14. The regular price is $17. So this is the mini, and it'll do the quarter log cabin, courthouse step, and the regular log cabin. So So this is a great size for any kind of pillow, table runner, pot holder. 4 of those will make a great pot holder because these are 4-inch. That makes a nice 8-inch pot holder, not bad size. So this is a great size for somebody that wants to work with some of the smaller projects, and that's the 4-inch log cabin trim tool. And the nice thing about it, when I was working with it, it helped keep my log cabin from rotating. Trust me, I've had them rotate on me before. This helped me. The other one that I have, these are all from Creative Grid, to give you kind of a, there's the one in the package. Okay, one of the new ones that they have in, and I don't have any sample to show you, is actually called the 10-inch skinny curved log cabin. And it's number 360. So the 10-inch, and the price today, this morning, is $29. Letting him get caught up so I don't get too far ahead. And as you can see, either down at the bottom here or up the side, the different kind of, it does give that little curve look to any log cabin that you're doing. I probably wouldn't have near the effect if it was just a quarter log cabin. So I see the log cabins, one, the light with the dark with the light. Their layout is exactly the same, but the technique used creates that curved look. What I need to do is create something a little more with it. But this was a request by a customer to get some of these in, and I thought, well, we don't have these, and they're kind of neat, and we don't have to worry about a traditional log cabin because of this look, the circle look, or kind of a 4-pointed star look that it creates. So a nice little different way of making your log cabin. So that's number 360, $29. So along with being creative, we have our quilt builder cards. Now these are fun, and I had said I was going to grab mine because I was talking about the way mine was set up. And let me see if I can find it real quick. And this I can't get anymore. I haven't been able to find this. So first I'm going to show you what yours will look like, okay? And I'm going to start with the set number 3. This is number 383. 383. So that tells you these have been very popular since they've come out with a 3rd set, and actually 4. This set is $18. Regularly, I think it's 20 something. Yeah, $20. So for 18, you can get the Quilt Builder card deck. And this is what they have done that makes it really nice. Here are your blocks. You'll get 40 blocks. You can mix and match, use them all in the same quilt. They're just lots and lots of great designs there. Okay, so any one of them. Oh, I have to pick the Ohio Star. We'll pick something that we generally don't see. Oh, how about a tree? That's a nice looking pine tree. If I can get him standing up. There we go. That's a nice looking pine tree. So the thing they've done is on the back side of each card, they have multiple sizes. Most of the time that's 6, 9, 12, 15, and sometimes 36. Yep, this one also has a 36. You know, doesn't take much if you do a 36 baby quilt and add a border. Now you're up to 42 or 45. Perfect size. And you base it on one block. Maybe the block you pick is weather vane. Gorgeous. That would make a beautiful baby quilt. Pick out some great pastels or children's print. Add a single border to it. Perfect. So anyway, they give you all these lovely cards. Oh, cut glass, lots of pieces in that one. Just think of they do it in the gray so you can imagine your own colors. It's a lot easier. The backside will have a color to give you an idea. So this is in essence what the card said. So they also include in there tips on how to use them, ideas for layouts. Great layout. Nice. That one uses, looks like the 36. Oh, that's using a combination on that one. Some great layouts. Here's using one big center. But you'll get some ideas. Then not only the ideas, you'll also get your kind of what it looks like when you put two side by side. How to do your seams, including a Y seam. So don't be scared of a Y seams. They're not hard, they're just slow going. But it also gives you your yardage. So once you have decided to create something, it'll give you an idea how much yardage you're going to need, which is always a good thing to have. So this is the set number 3. And from what I can see, it's got some that I don't have in my one deck. So I showed the essence of what they are. So here is set number 2. We'll go down the hill. Number 2, number 382 for set number 2. Also $18. Again, you'll get 40 blocks, and there it shows you kind of a random grouping of them. Also the same project cards and everything. Nicole, why does the that project by seed phrases? You've got me, Nicole. That CDK5 project by seed phrases. Nice question. It stopping making me think here. I'm going to move on with this. Kind of, you know, really it kind of throws a curve when you get a nice question that you honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, the card deck. Number 2, $18. Same thing, 40 cards, all kinds of different ideas in it. Some great project ideas in there. If you haven't bought any of them, start with deck number 1. This is number 381. Also $18. This is the first deck that they came out with. Now my book looks more like these that I'll show you here. That when I first saw these, I thought, well, that looks like what I've already got. The advantage of these is because they're separate, I can physically lay them down and see what how they're going to respond to each other. Where I'll show you in my book, this is what my book looks like. So a lot of those that you see are in there. I don't have the 36. None of mine go as big as a 36, but here was the cut glass, just by accident, that I happened to show you. I can only go to 15 on that. So they've added some nicer sizes. Some of these I can only go to 12, so I can't on my book. But this is a book that they came out with long time ago. Now the difference is when I do find 2 that I like, I can't lay them side by side to see what they're going to do. where at least with the cards, I can. So there's all kinds of tools out there. These are a great way to be creative and do a lot of different quilting for yourself, and start with pack number 1. And it doesn't have to be progressive. One is not dependent on the other. You can jump to number 2. If you look and go, those are the blocks I like, go to number 2. Same with number 3. I'm not telling you that it's a progressive. It is not. They've just done a great job of coming out with these packs. Lots of great ideas. Mine gives me how to do, but it doesn't give me any layout ideas. These do, which is wonderful. The other thing they came out with is also called half square triangles. So if you're scared of triangles, this is a great way to get your practice in. Number 384. Number 384. And it's $14.50, regularly $16, so you'll save a little on that. $14.50, $14.50. Okay, there we go. And what I see, oh, hi Teresa, glad you joined us. Okay. Onto the half square triangle. There we go. The idea behind this box is all the different all the different blocks we make with either a solid square, and it's got some solid squares here, and half square triangles. We can make numerous. I'm not even sure we can stop because of those two pieces. We have the ability to make probably 1 million different combinations, different sizes. So this box helps you do that. Plus it gives you all the different ways of making. This one on this corner takes just half square triangles. This one has some solid squares in the middle. I've got one on the end where they're kind of showing you. They also give you ideas for layouts. There is 100 2x2 two-sided cards. Let's see, play with value design using black, white, dark and light, grays, and discover stunning secondary patterns. So look at all the great patterns across the bottom. Said endless design combinations using the half square triangles and solids. Great activity for groups, quilting bees, and guilds. So a wonderful little pack to play with design. And I'm sure I should open one up, that it has different things that you would like and stuff. So yeah, let's see who do we have. Yes. Teresa, I'm glad you joined us. Has somebody else joined us? Hard to say. Anyway, those are the quilter building cards. They're sets. I have clear up to number 3, and I couldn't tell you if the half squares are the latest or the number 3s are latest, but that is a wonderful tool to work with or to give a friend. Now the other little item, I'm going to move over to this little guy. This is number 368. So 368 is our little cleaning tools. There they are. And I did open it up. So the different types of brushes helps us get all that little fine lint out of the areas. Now this is not a substitute. This is not a substitute for going to your serviceman and getting your machine clean, because he can clean the areas we cannot get to. But these will work, you know, all around your bobbin housing, getting those little pieces out of there. So 368, they're $5. $5 for the 4 little cleaning brushes. Each one has a little different means on it to help you get in there and get that lint and those funky threads that get stuck in your machine. And like I said, this is not a substitute for getting your machine serviced. This is so you can help keep it clean in between those servicings. For only $5, a nice little group of tools, little brushes that'll help you. Okay, moving. And I do have those pins, Dudley, and I'll show them in a minute. I have this runner, and we are so close to being out of the kits that we'd really like to run out. We are so close, but this is the runner. It is number, let me get it out here, 393. 393. It came in 4 colors. So this is our runner. And this was made using the Tangle technique, which is just a paper technique to help you with your half square triangles. So if you did get, I should think about it, I should check my Tangles. If you did get this and you like the Tangle method, it'll work for that too, because it tells you exactly how Tangles tells you exactly how to use them no matter what half square triangle you're doing. The kit was something, but tonight it's $20. Tonight, this morning it's $20. It was $25. I have exactly 1 blue left. So if you want the blue one that you saw, this is my last of the blue. I have in order here, I have 2 yellows left, exactly 2 yellows. Maybe I can go this way to show you a little more. The blue, and it comes with the Tangles. They're in there, you don't have to go buy them. The yellow combination, the pink, and the purple. So of those, I have 3 and 3, and that's why I said we are so close. Always like to get that last little bit out so we can look for a new project, new ideas, new things. Okay, Dudley asked about the pins. You want to see the pins another time. Let's see, we did our bag. We're doing great there. Okay, the pins are the ones in the nice grab it. They've been around for a while. This is number 386. 386. Okay. And I should have tried to get a different one. I am so afraid I'll break the plastic on this cover. But it is like a little dish, magnetic dish. It comes with a little group of pins. And they're $15. Regularly almost $17. So you'll save a couple dollars on these. And you can order it by color. So 386 plus purple. That's what you were waiting for, Dudley. No problem. The blue or the red. So those are our 3 colors. 386. Order it red, purple, or blue. And like I said before, I have one. Mine's a little different shape, but does the same thing. And sometimes when I drop pins on the floor, it's a great way to pick them up with the magnet on the dish. So anyway, those are our magnetic pin cushions. Okay, I have a tumbler. I want to show you. This is a great tumbler. So if you need lots of liquid, this tumbler is 385. 385. Nice big tumbler. It says eat, sleep, quilt, repeat. Eat, sleep, quilt, repeat. Beautiful tumbler, nice big tumbler. Because we have a variety of sizes, but this is the largest one we have in the store that has a quilting.
How much?
Oh, I didn't say the price. $25. They're regularly $32. So $25, and this will sit in your car. You know, it's tapered for your car. They're regularly $32. This morning they're $25. Okay. Towards the end of the show last time, I was showing off these, and it looks like I'm getting down to the end of the show. I'll show these, and let's see, I will keep grabbing. We're calling them our Santa grab bags in our Christmas. So, nice little lunch bag, as you can see. Great. It has 5 fat quarters. Can't remember. Oh, grab bag. That's what we went by. Just put on there grab bag, or grab, G-R-A-B, instead of a number. Okay, and then they're $2. Okay, so to remind you, there's 5 fat quarters. And so far I know Jeannie hasn't put the same 5 in any bag. So you're guaranteed to have a mix. If you order multiples, you might get a repeat or 2, but you'll get 5 fat quarters for $2. So there's 5 fat quarters in each bag, and you can get it for $2 a bag. And those would make great stocking stuffers. Go through the bag, pick out your favorites, and give the other ones to your friends. Great way. So with that, I'm going to close with one more idea, because it's one that I like. And why? Because it smells so good. These are the candles that we found. They're just nice, cute little candles. Number 379. 379. The first candle is called A Stitch of Zest. The smell is grapefruit and peach. They sell for $10. And this is the one I can never get the lid off of. Always. There's always one, and I'm not going to find it. But cute little candle, because I can open up the rest. This one is the Stitch of Zest, so it has a little bit of that grapefruit peachy smell to it. The next one is, okay, we'll change, 378. 378. And this one, oh, I can already smell the pumpkin. This is pumpkin and caramel. Very nice. So this shows the candle. They're all nice and clear like that. Little bitty dish, not much more than about 1.5 inches tall, I'd say. Nice round candle. And this one's called Pumpkin Patchwork. So it has the smell of pumpkin and caramel. Then the last wonderful smell is called Bobbins for Apples. Nice little play on words, because it says bobbins. The number is 380. 380. And why it doesn't smell like apples, why they didn't make apples, but it says fresh air and spice. And so the spice is what adds nice, like you can smell. I know you can smell it. But another cute little one, and the play on the word bobbin. Bobbin for apples. And very cute. So with that, I'm going to close out today's show. You're welcome to join us again on Monday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Mountain Time. We will have a few new things and some of the old things, so that if you missed anything, we'll be showing some of the things, like today was a repeat for those of you that were with us before, which is okay. We're trying to keep expanding our audience. So with that, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock Mountain Time. Thank you for joining.